The Cincinnati Reds are ready for playoff baseball, or at the very least, I hope they are. We are back in the NLDS for just the second time in this series. It's 2031, and we've only made it to this point twice. That is how poorly this team has underperformed, or how poorly they've performed, and how much they've underperformed throughout the course of the series. But maybe, just maybe, this is the year where they finally get the job done. We know what our rotation looks like. Of course, it's a best of five, so we're guaranteed to see Carrasco, Martin, and Dye, who were our top three starters in the regular season. The big question, though, of course, is how do we stack up against Arizona's starting rotation? And in terms of overalls, it's pretty damn strong. The bullpen, though, is where we see a massive advantage. But looking here at their starters with Jamal Kurtz, the 30-year-old it'd be a Dutchman, basically. The 30-year-old Netherlands native, 16-5 record, 3.26 ERA. That's, yeah, I can see why he's the ace. I can absolutely see 3.2 WAR on the season, the highest of his career. And Ks per 9 as well, also the lowest number in his career, dating back to 2025, where I don't believe he played a full season. At least not as many innings pitched. So, yeah, Jamal Kurtz is an absolute beast. Leslie Kerr, the 31-year-old, 86 overall currently, 10-15 record on the season with a 4.16 ERA, which isn't all that bad. And Israel Castillo, the 25-year-old Venezuelan, 16-8 record with an unbelievable 3.05 ERA. We are up against it. That top three is tremendous. And then if we go further beyond that, we may see Adrian Morion, the 32-year-old, with an 11-8 record, a 3.77 ERA. This is nuts. I was feeling a little bit hopeful and optimistic heading into this, but their starting rotation, it's just a murderer's row. And then Taiwan's own Mike Kim also was great. 6-6 record with a save on the season, a 3.18 ERA. We are going to have a very rough time, and that is clearly the key to success. Can our lineup, our very strong lineup, get to their rotation to force all of the pressure onto that bullpen, which, in theory, on paper with those overalls, is weaker. But with how these games work, you never quite know if a 71, a 69, a 67, if they're actually going to underperform. But obviously there are some decent players there. Mario Vina, the 24-year-old long reliever, had 40 innings of work this year. Halpern, if we can get to him, that would be tremendous. Dave Koenig also struggled this year. Tyler Johnson struggled this year, at least in terms of ERA and WHIP in particular. Felix Villalobos, though, the 23-year-old Cuban, is an absolute monster, and if we have to deal with him, that's going to be a problem. Justin Liriano was also okay, if not good, to great this season. And J.J. Clark, their closer, 48 saves on the year. Where we're going to win this series is right here. If we can rough up these three relievers, we have a chance. It's very much a hitters versus pitchers kind of setup here. It's just whether or not our lineup, and this lineup is strong enough to get the job done. Whether or not this lineup can do it, though, that's what it comes down to. Let's see what Arizona's rolling with. And it's not going to be that easy. Not at all. Chad Batista at first base, the 27-year-old, 19 home runs, 63 RBIs, a 291 average on the season. That's a good threat for them at leadoff. A first baseman at leadoff, though. You have to wonder if they're going to change that. I would assume so. Sean Cookston, the 31-year-old outfielder, 10 homers, 56 RBIs, a 232 average, and a 336 on base. I would assume they're changing up this lineup. Still, though, Shohei Ohtani out and right now at 36 years old, but 25 home runs, 85 RBIs, a 325 average, and nearly a .4 on base. It speaks for itself. Carter Kieboom at shortstop, 19 home runs, 71 RBIs, a 313 average, and a 410 on-base percentage. Those two are going to cause us massive issues. Ray Lopez, the 29-year-old rookie, 80 overall, 12 homers, 51 RBIs, and a 288 average on the season. You have Julio Gonzalez at third, 24 years old, 15 home runs, 57 RBIs, and a 223 average, under a 3 on base. Julio Pablo Martinez at center, the 34-year-old Cuban, 23 home runs, 74 RBIs, a 270 average, and a 326 on base. Mariano Ponce, I guess it would be, at catcher, the 28-year-old, 14 homers, 54 RBIs, a 277 average. And then on the bench, of course, we have some other names here. Mickey Rosales, the highest of the overall players there, or the highest overall of those players. I'm nervous, man. I'm kind of regretting. I've stumbled a little bit in this intro. It's fine. We're going to keep going. I just want this team to win so badly. Just please get out of this round. I just don't know. Their starting pitching is so strong. I just don't know. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna go to play full game first, I guess, so I can just double check things. But oh boy, we have home field for what that's worth. Carrasco v. Kurtz. Again, our lineup is set. A decent mix of lefties and righties, at least till you get to 6, 7, 8, and then of course it starts to balance itself out. We could look to maybe drop Archie May further down into the lineup, or even drop Graham Edwards if that began to be a problem. And my goodness, they're on a pretty damn good run of form heading into the playoffs, aren't they? We finished with 6 more wins on the season, but there is just no guarantee over how this is going to go. Milwaukee also took the first game away from Philadelphia, which that's a major upset for them. Oh, God, I don't know what to expect here. I really don't. I just hope that the team we've put together can finally get the job done, can finally play to the best of their ability. Let's make something happen here, I hope. Let's see what we can do. We are going to jump to the fine world. People always say quick manage, but then it's like, okay, so I could go, the whole pitch to contact and everything, which never seems to work. We'll go I'm so worried about using this, because every time I use this, we fail. Every time. It always goes wrong for us. I'll use it for game 1. If we lose this game, never again. Never again. And pitch around always seems to be a guaranteed walk. Oh, boy. Chad Batista strikes out. That is a good start. Sean Cookston strikes out. Shohei Ohtani with a 2-out double. I'm afraid to hit pitch to contact, so we're just going to go pitch to Keyboom. Strikes him out. Decent start there for the ace, Carrasco. Quinlan grounds out. Edwards walks. How aggressive do we want to be? Bobby Bloom swings away. He pops out. Marlin, swing away, buddy. Fielder's choice. Nothing doing there. Lopez flies out. Gonzalez grounds out. Martinez strikes out. Strong 1-2-3 inning for Carrasco. Archie May, can't get anything going. Bryant K, try to surprise him? Nope. And Henry Shipman grounds out. And it is a pitching duel to start. Ponce grounds out. Kurtz grounds out. Batista strikes out. We have ourselves a duel here, don't we? Tom Lau strikes out. Carrasco will just try to bunt, and he grounds out. Quinlan, and we can't get anything going offensively. Cookston walks. Ohtani, let's just pitch to him. He walks as well. Keyboom. Pitch to contact. A single. The lead runner is thrown out at home. We're going to walk him to try and set up the double play. It's risky, but let's walk Lopez. Julio Gonzalez into a fielder's choice. Lead runner's out. Martinez singles, 2-run score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. Another follow-up single. It's 3-0. And Kurtz singles as well. And it's all gone downhill. We finally get the fly out. A 4-run top of the 4th. And that could very well be it for us, as we have been struggling tremendously. Marlin with a 2-out double. Archie May, let's go hit and run. It's a fly out, and we're in a lot of trouble. Carrasco, you'll be on until you allow a hit. Cookston strikes out. Ohtani with a walk. Keyboom. Singles. Ohtani's thrown out. Lopez walks. Jesus Christ, Carrasco. Can you please just get out of the inning? I'm begging you. Pitch to him, fielder's choice. That'll end Carrasco's day. Problematic. Bryant K walks. We got to go for it. And he gets it. Henry Shipman, swing away, grounds out. Tom Lau, swing away, grounds out. We will pinch hit for Carrasco. Let's bring on Serrano. I don't want to waste Vasquez yet. Swing away Serrano. He grounds out. Absolutely brutal. So the pitching change. Let's go ahead. I don't think we have to rely on the long reliever. Let's go for, it's either Padilla, Johnson, Post, or Velez. Let's go for Chris Velez. See what he can do. Martinez with a leadoff double. Ponce singles. Runners at the corners. Kurtz into a fielder's choice. Batista, it's a stolen base. We're going to walk him, just try and get the double play. Cookston, singles, 2-run score. Oh boy, maybe I'm misunderstanding what pitch to contact means, but so far I've used it and not used it, and both times we've ended up giving up runs. Ohtani walks. Keyboom into a fielder's choice. Lopez strikes out. It is 6-0 Arizona. Quinlan strikes out. Edwards strikes out. Bobby Bloom grounds out, and our offense has 1 hit through 6 innings. Absolutely horrific. Velez, your day is done. Let's bring on Chad Padilla. See what he can do. Strikeout, a ground out, and a ground out. Well done, Chad. Marlin flies out. Archie May strikes out. Bryant K flies out. And certainly that analysis earlier on, as the key was to get to their starting pitching, or at least try to outlast them. Yeah, that's clearly the key, and it hasn't worked. Kurtz strikes out. Batista flies out. Cookston with a 2-out double. Ohtani strikes out. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Shipman strikes out. Lau with a solo shot. We're only down by 5. And of course we'll pinch hit Chad Padilla. Let's bring on Jimenez. See what he can do. That is a 1-out double. Quinlan, swing away, buddy. He grounds out. Edwards grounds out. And we are pretty much screwed. Let's bring on Boyle just to see if he can keep us in this. Keyboom grounds out. Lopez strikes out. Gonzalez with a 2-out walk. Martinez grounds out, though. Heart of the order here. 3-4-5. Bobby Bloom against Ricky Halpern. Bloom grounds out. Pugh strikes out. Archie May singles. Bryant K pops out. The Diamondbacks take game 1 by the score of 6-1. And needless to say, there is now extreme concern over what's going to happen in the rest of the series, as our starting lineup could only put together 4 hits. Jamal Kurtz pitches a gem. I don't feel as though I made any horrific, glaring mistakes with quick manage. I mean, in terms of pitch to contact, again, unless I'm completely misunderstanding the point, it's, hey, let's, trying to force down. It's not working. It's not working. I don't think it's a ground ball button, but fuck. Game 2. We'll see what happens here. Leslie Kerr against Clyde Martin. And we'll see what Clyde can do for us. I think we'd expect a couple of strong innings, but I am just so disappointed in the numbers that we're seeing here. So disappointed. 1 hit. Or 2 hits out of, however many at-bats in the top 5. Absolutely brutal. We will keep the lineup the same, but if we lose here, then so be it. And, of course, if I don't jump in, there's the whole enter-game option, I suppose. Let's see what we can do. Clyde strikes him out. Cookston with a double. Shohei Ohtani grounds out. Keyboom with a single. Diamondbacks lead early. Lopez with a double. Diamondbacks add to the lead early. Gonzalez grounds out. We're down 2-0. So we head to the bottom of the 1st. Quinlan walks. Got to be aggressive. He gets it. Edwards walks. Bobby, I swear to God, I knew it. We're going to lose. We are absolutely going to lose. Let's be aggressive. He gets it. Marlin doubles. It's a 1-run game. Archie May strikes out. 2-1. Martinez strikes out. Ponce strikes out. Kerr grounds out. Nice 1-2-3 inning there for Clyde. Bryant K with a single. Not going to be... I'm going to be aggressive. Fuck it. I'd rather have him get caught stealing than ground into a double play. Henry Shipman grounds out. Lau grounds out. Swing away, Martin. Ground out, and we waste it. Beautiful. Batista with a strikeout. Cookston flies out. Ohtani flies out. Well done there from Clyde. Quinlan flies out. Edwards, ground out. Bloom, ground out. And I'm over this core underperforming in the playoffs already. Keyboom grounds out. Lopez grounds out. Gonzalez strikes out. Martin has been phenomenal so far, aside from the slip up in the first inning. Marlin with a double. Archie, I don't trust you. Bunt him over if you can. And sac fly for Bryant K. He fails on the sac fly. Shipman is able to drive him home. Thank God we have tied this game up. Tom Lau with a single. Clyde, this is not where we want to be. Let's go hit and run. It's a fly out. That's okay. Tie ball game. Martinez grounds out. Ponce grounds out. Kerr strikes out. Clyde's been phenomenal. Quinlan with a single. We're going to be aggressive. He gets it. Edwards bunt him over. Perfect. Bloom, sac fly is successful. It almost didn't look like it. We're up 3-2. You shouldn't play small ball. Hey, we're barely getting base runners here. I know we have 6 hits this game, but come on. Marlin with 2 outs strikes out. To the top of the 6th we go. Batista grounds out. Cookston strikes out. Ohtani strikes out. Clyde Martin has been amazing. Archie May against Dave Koenig. This is where we have to step up. Archie grounds out. K with a single. We're going to be aggressive. He gets it. Shipman swings and ground out. Lau walks. And that's going to do it for Clyde. We're going to bring on Ramon Vasquez. What can he do? He walks. Joe Quinlan, bases loaded, 2 outs. Walks. Dave Koenig walks home a run. It is now a 4-2 lead. Graham Edwards in the exact same situation, grounds out. And it's an interesting choice as far as who gets the chance here, and I think it is going to be John Johnson. Let's see what you're capable of. Carter Keyboom grounds out. Lopez strikes out. Gonzalez with a 2-out walk. Martinez with a stolen base first. Martinez strikes out, though, and we're out of it. Will Koenig stay on to face Bloom? He will not. They bring on Ricky Halpern. Bloom grounds out. Pugh grounds out. May with a solo shot. 5-2. We have scored at least 1 run in the past 4 innings. K with 2 outs, grounds out, and we go to the top of the 8th. Mariano Ponce. Johnson, you did well, but I'm going to trust Bruce Boyle here to get us through this. Ponce with a single. Halpern, it's now Andreas Lorenz. Back-to-back singles. Batista into a double play. Runner at third for Cookston, and he drives him home. It's a 2-run game. Ohtani with Cookston on first, and it's a steal attempt that's denied. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Shipman against Johnson. It's a leadoff single. We're going to be aggressive here. We are absolutely going to be aggressive here. And it is going to be Stephen Booth who gets pinch hit instead of pinch run. Fuck. Well, Stephen Booth is going to be hitting out in the left-hand side anyway. Well, that's great to have hit the wrong button. We don't have anybody else who has speed. Fuck. Well, sorry, Tom. Steven, good opportunity for you, and you blew it. Now you can steal. There you go. Bruce, you're out of here. Let's bring on Serrano, the power hitter. What can he do against Johnson? He can strike out. Joe Quinlan walks. Graham Edwards, 2 on, 2 outs. Singles home a run. It's 6-3. A 3-run lead is restored. Bloom, the same opportunity as Edwards. Grounds into a fielder's choice. To the top of the 9th we go. Will Vincent, it's your time to shine. You face Ohtani first thing, and you strike him out. Carter Keyboom strikes out. Ray Lopez walks. Gonzalez grounds out. And we overcome a slow start to take Game 2 by the score of 6-3. Clyde Martin, rightfully so, the player of the game. 8 strikeouts through 6 innings of work. Was lights out after the first inning struggles. And maybe I should have a little bit more confidence in the team. I don't know. We're going to Game 3. Let's see what we can do. I am very concerned. Still very concerned. So desperate for this team to win. It is Joseph Dye against Israel Castillo. And as far as the lineup is concerned, I feel like I have to reward players who are actually doing something. I feel like I have to. So Bryant K is going to be moved to leadoff. As crazy as that is, Bryant K is going to be moved to leadoff. I'm thinking Tom Lau is going to hit in the 2 spot. 3 spot's going to be Marlin. 4 spot is going to be Archie. And let's go with Bobby 5. Quinlan, Edwards, and Henry Shipman bringing up the rear there in the 8th spot. Is that the lineup I want to run? Absolutely not. But if players are going to keep underperforming, it is what it is. And much like I am in NHL, I'm going to be aggressive. If someone's not performing, take a seat. Bryant K leads off here. We'll see what he can do. Oh, boy. Let's see. Lead off double. Way to go, Bryant. We're going to play small ball here. Lau with the bunt. Sack fly from Marlin. And we have an early 1-0 lead. I'll take it. Archie May with 2 outs strikes out. I'm cool with playing small ball. If it costs us the game, so be it, but I don't trust our players to be able to deliver. Right now, I don't, especially after the first 2 games. Chad Batista leads off with a single. Sean Cookston. Let's just pitch to him. Hope you enjoy the lovely sound. Of course, Squeaky Chair has been retired. This chair has its moments, though. Sean Cookston strikes out. Shohei Ohtani reaches on an error. Carter Kieboom strikes out. Lopez strikes out. And a good job there by Dye to get out of it. Bobby Bloom pops out. Quinlan grounds out. Edwards with a single. Let's be aggressive. He gets it. Shipman walks. Oh, boy. This is a really tough spot. Dye, swing away. He flies out. Had to hope for the best. Gonzalez strikes out. Martinez grounds out. Ponce pops up. And a good start for Dye. Brian K with a ground out. Lau walks. Be aggressive. He gets caught. That's fine. Marlin flies out. I'd rather get caught being aggressive. Castillo on the ground out. Batista grounds out. Cookston singles. Ohtani, take him on. And it's a strikeout. There we go. I'll take it. Archie May leads off the top of the 4th. Can't do anything. Bloom can't do anything. Quinlan with a solo shot. Welcome to the playoffs, Joe. It's about time. It's only your 2nd hit in these 3 games. It's a 2-0 lead. Edwards strikes out. Kieboom leads off with a ground out. Lopez flies out. Gonzalez with a strikeout. And Joseph Dye is dealing right now. It's exactly what we needed from him. Shipman with a single. Dye will try to bunt him over. And is successful. Bryant K. Swing away. He walks. I'm so afraid of the double play. Let's go hit and run. Caught stealing. Is what it is. Tom Lau strikes out. Is what it is. I'm on to avoid the double play. I don't regret it. Martinez grounds out. Ponce lines out. Castillo strikes out. Joseph Dye is amazing right now. Marlin walks. Archie, we got a swing. He strikes out. Bobby, 2-run home run. Bobby Bloom, welcome to the playoffs. What took you so long? You have a history of not showing up. Quinlan with 1 out flies out. Edwards lines out, but we are up 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Batista with a ground out. Cookston grounds out. Ohtani grounds out. Joseph Dye is amazing. Wow, he is going after. I mean, did we even do a follow-up for Channel Hall of Fame with the MLB? I don't even know if we did, with the Blue Jays series, that is. I mean, there are some obvious shouts. Anyway, let's focus. Henry Shipman, top of the 7th, against Dave Koenig. Shipman singles. We'll bunt him over with Dye. Bryant K. swing away. He strikes out. Tom Lau reaches on an error. Marlin can put this game out of reach right now, and he doesn't. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Dye still has energy for days. Kieboom strikes out. Lopez grounds out. Gonzalez grounds out. My God, what a pitching performance. Archie May against Tyler Johnson. May flies out. Bloom singles. Quinlan strikes out. Edwards singles. Bloom reaches 3rd. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for Henry Shipman. He strikes out. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Martinez leads off with the solo shot. Dye finally gets hit. I want to give him a chance to complete this game, but if he allows a hit to Ponce, which he does, he's done. He's done. Let's bring on Bruce Boyle. See what he can do. Johnson, pinch hit for by Lorenz. He flies out. Batista singles. Cookston flies out. Ohtani with runners at the corners, 2 outs, into a fielder's choice. That was dangerous, but it worked. We will pinch hit for Bruce Boyle. Good job by the setup man. Let's bring on Ramon Vasquez against Ricky Halper, and he strikes out. K grounds out. Lau singles. Go for it. He gets it. Marlin grounds out. To the bottom of the 9th we go. And it's an opportunity for Will Vincent to seal the deal. Let's see what happens. Keyboom strikes out. Lopez strikes out. Gonzalez strikes out, potentially. I don't know. Does not matter. We have won 2 straight games. We take game 3 by the score of 4-1. Joseph Dye with an incredible pitching performance. 7 innings of work. Only 1 run allowed on 4 hits with 8 strikeouts. Will Vincent gets his second save. And after I came close to hitting rock bottom when we took we struggled a little bit. I realized I just said we took a wee, which we did in the start of game 2 and in game 1 throughout it. That was a little bit more than just a wee, but yeah, we're going to game 4. It's weird. I've never been this stressed over MLB. I'm saying so many stupid things. I can't put together sentences. Game 4. Can we please win? I'm desperate for Draft to Glory to work. I know it can work. It's been done. It needs to work here, though. Game 4. Can we end things right here and right now? That is the question. And it will be Joe Bailey who gets the chance. It potentially should be the Rule 5 pickup Jason Lord, but it will be Bailey against Morejon. And we'll see what happens as far as this lineup is concerned. It has Vasquez in by default, which I do not agree with. Marlin's obviously going to be back in. And from there, we're fine. We're going to run Marlin at third for obvious reasons. Even though it's against a lefty, and he has more power against righties, actually. I don't want to sit Marlin, but it might be a half-decent decision. Archie May has 1 hit, and it's a home run. That's so frustrating. I'm going to be aggressive with these changes. We're going to run Bobby in left. We're going to run Pugh at first. And we are going to bring in Ramon Vasquez. And we're going to give him an opportunity to succeed. Whether or not he can, well, that's an entirely different question. So we're going to go K and Lau. It will be, I don't even know who the hell is going to be in the 3 spot here. Let's go with Pugh, Bloom, Vasquez, Edwards, Quinlan, Shipman. And we'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% confident in this lineup. And I know that Archie May just hit a home run in the last game. But I expect better from a previously MVP candidate I expect better from him. I expect him to do more than just like, hey, you hit a home run. Congrats, you have 1 hit and 11 at-bats. Yay. I expect more than that. We're going to go for it. Joe, let's see what you can do. Bryant K leads off with a pop-out. Lau doubles. Marlin, good chance here, buddy. Strikes out. Bobby singles, and the runner is thrown out at home. Joe Bailey up here in the bottom of the first against Batista. It's ground out. Cookston grounds out. Ohtani strikes out. Well done. Vasquez, big chance here. He strikes out. Edwards and Quinlan, nothing doing there. Oh boy, let's see. Another 1, 2, 3 innings throughout, or 1, 2, 3 innings throughout the entire, the half innings. You get the point. Nobody did anything. I can't speak. I'm so nervous. I just want to win. Bailey bunt him over. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Bryant. All right. This is a good opportunity. Lau flies out. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Marlon Pugh doubles home both runners. Yes, Marlon. Yes. Thank you. Of course, Bryant K had the speed to reach from first every day of the week. Bobby Bloom walks. And Ramon, this is your opportunity right here. I gave you a chance. You had a really good season as our temporary, full-time DH, but of course you barely played because we're an NL club. We need this from you. You struck out. Okay, that's great. Martinez with a leadoff single. Ponce with a sac bunt. Morejon singles, and that's great, Joe. Yeah, let's give up a base hit to their pitcher. Thanks. Batista pops out. Cookston singles. Ohtani will pitch around. Keyboom strikes out. Thank God. 2-1 here. Top of the 4th. Edwards strikes out. Quinlan strikes out. Shipman grounds out. Not that impressed. Lopez with a leadoff single. Gonzalez, not yet, as Lopez got stealing. Gonzalez walks. Martinez into a fielder's choice. Ponce flies out. To the top of the 5th we go. Still up by 1 in a game where we could clinch this series. Bailey doubles. Bryant, bunt him over. Or pop out. That's fine. Great missed opportunity. Lau walks. Marlin, I believe in you. He singles home another runner. Marlon Pugh. My God, what a machine. Bobby, buddy, you're not the face of the series as it stands. We need you to show up here. He grounds out, but does move both runners over. Ramon, buddy, pal o' mine, please. Okay, you're done. You are done. Done. So what we're going to do... Can I not? Oh, God, whatever. You can stay for now. Morion, actually, it'll be Andreas Lorenz brought on. Flies out. Batista, Cookston. Great job there from Bailey. Edwards against Mario Avina, their long reliever. He walks. Be aggressive. He gets it. Quinlan, bunt him over. He gets it. Shipman, sac fly. He gets it. 4-1. Bailey can swing away. He strikes out, and that's fine. We're up by 3, heading to the bottom of the 6th. Ohtani strikes out. Kieboom with a double. Lopez strikes out. Gonzalez grounds out. Bailey has been tremendous. Bryant K grounds out. Lau grounds out. Pugh strikes out. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Bailey, I see you getting tired. I'm going to take him out, unfortunately. It's a tough call as far as who to bring on. Padilla was pretty damn good, though. I recall Padilla being great when he was given the opportunity. Let's do it. Chad Padilla. Let's see what you can do. Grounds out. Martinez. Ponce with a single. Vina pinch hit. It's Vladimir Galindo. Stolen base for Ponce. That's cool. That's great. Yeah, but then I steal with someone who has fucking plus 80 on all of his stats. And we get caught. Sure. Galindo walks. Batista. Fielder's choice. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Padilla, get out of this. Thank you. To the top of the 8th we go. Bobby Bloom against Dave Koenig, and he grounds out. I am going to fire Bobby Bloom into the sun. Vasquez flies out. Edwards grounds out. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Let's go ahead and bring on Bruce Boyle. Ohtani grounds out. Kieboom singles. Lopez, sac bunts him over, 2 outs. Gonzalez walks. Martinez singles, a runner scores. Ponce walks. Brucey boy, I'm going to trust you here to take out Mickey Rosales. Can you do it? No, you can't. Bruce, I trust you. Bruce! Oh my God, you fuck. Will... Ohtani walks. Oh yeah, sure, boys. Yep, let's just keep that carousel going. You should have hit pitch to contact. They would have hit a grand slam, and you know it. Top of the 9th, we're suddenly down by 2. Quinlan against J.J. Clark. He grounds out. Shipman flies out. We'll pinch hit and bring in Jimenez, who grounds out. We blow it, and we're going to Game 5. Unbelievable to have Bruce Boyle and Will Vincent absolutely blow it. You blew it. You didn't hit pitch to contact. It would have been a grand slam. We're going to Game 5. I cannot believe that just happened. I don't want to believe that just happened. That the heart of that bullpen just took a big old problem mess right now. Oh, God. I could go for Martin. I could go for Joseph Dye. Jason, you were okay this season, though. You were okay. You were okay. There's no way we could get more than like 4 innings out of Clyde. I think we start Clyde for 3 innings and then switch to Joseph and hope that he can carry out the rest. Clyde Martin will get the start in Game 5, and I am so tempted to make major lineup changes. So let's take a look at who's really dropped the ball, including Archie, who will probably get back into the lineup. Bobby, you've disappointed me on so many ways, so many different levels. Right, so these are the three I'm mainly worried about. Archie, you sat out last game. You'll get back in. Don't worry about it. Probably, because I don't really trust Stephen Booth to be any better. Although maybe I should. Ramon, you blew it. Kick rocks. Bobby, speaking of blowing it, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Bloom. Lucky for you, I don't trust anybody else to really get the job done, so I think our lineup is going to stay the same. It's just who plays where, right? So Bobby, actually here, Quinlan, you can take your spot at the bottom of the lineup. Bobby will be just ahead of you. From there, let's go with Archie in the 6th spot at best. Let's go with Shipman in the 5 spot, because don't let your memes be dreams. And we will go with... Let's go with K, Lau, Pugh, Edward... Nope. K, Lau, Pugh, Shipman, Edwards, May, Bloom, Quinlan. Why not? Why not? Try it. Screw it. Clyde, I believe in you. We're back at home. Chad Batista flies out. Cookston singles. Otani doubles. Keyboom strikes out. Lopez strikes out. You should have pitched around Otani. He's been terrible all series. Why would I have done that? Bryant pops up. Lau grounds out. Marlin grounds out. Oh, God. Julio grounds out. Martinez strikes out. Ponce pops out. All right. Shipman in the bottom of the 2nd. Singles. Edwards walks. Yes. Archie, bunt them over. Thank you. Bobby. Bobby Bloom. I am going to fire him out of a cannon. Quinlan walks. Fuck. Well, Clyde, your day is over. Thanks for coming, but this is too good of an opportunity to try and waste. Jimenez, please. No. God. All right. Backup plan. We go to die. I was going to bring him in anyway. He faces Kurtz, strikes him out. Batista grounds out. Cookston singles with 2 outs. Otani, stolen base. Otani walks. Keyboom grounds out, and we're out of it. Bryant flies out. Lau grounds out. Pugh with a single. Shipman with a walk. Graham, please. Yes! Graham Edwards. 3-run shot. Finally. You think of the big names on this team that we drafted, right? Because we didn't draft Marlin. Edwards, May, Bloom, Quinlan. They're the bottom 4 right now. They've been the most disappointing players. Finally, though, Edwards shows up. Archie May with a single. Be aggressive. He gets caught, but their catcher doesn't because, of course, 3-1 at the end of 3 innings. Lopez singles. Gonzalez walks. Martinez, fucking kill me. Ponce singles. Joseph strikes out Kurtz. Batista strikes out. Cookston, stolen base. Cookston flies out, and it's 4-3 Arizona. Bloom, doubles. Quinlan, bunt him over. Thank you. Die, I don't even trust you to sack fly this. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Let's bring on Serrano. He has power. Sack fly. Bryant flies out, and we may have just lost this game after losing that starting pitcher. But what are you going to do? Steve, what do you got for us? It's a video game. I don't have to care. Steve, what do you got for us? It's a flyout for Otani. Keyboom grounds out. Lopez strikes out. Beautiful. I'm going to pitch this like we're going to lose anyway. Lau grounds out. Marlin strikes out. Shipman flies out. To the 6th we go. Gonzalez singles. Martinez reaches on an error. Ponce singles. And we're fucked. Kurtz strikes out. Batista walks. Cookston sack fly. Otani strikes out. It's 6-3. Kill me. Graham Edwards singles. Gotta be aggressive. Archie, please. Yes, Archie, thank you. Bobby, please. against Dave Koenig. You should rip his head off. Oh, my God. Quinlan. Oh, my God. Ramon. Walks. Bryant. Tom. You were never supposed to be a Red. I was supposed to take a starting pitcher, and you looked so beautiful, so stunning. You were glistening in the light. And I said, no, I'm going to take Tom Lau over a starting pitcher. And the people hated it. Tom, please tell me I made the right decision. You're worthless and I hate you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Chad, please. Keyboom grounds out. Lopez singles. Gonzalez with a stolen base. Gonzalez strikes out. Martinez triples. Ponce flies out. Bottom of the 7th. We're down by 3. Marlin against Halpern. Strikes out. Shipman grounds out. Edwards strikes out. Chad, I don't have faith in you. Let's bring on Post. Halpern, now Lorenz grounds out. Batista walks. Cookston strikes out. Otani grounds out. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Archie against Villalobos. Strikes out. Bloom walks. Do I pinch hit Bobby Bloom or pinch run Bobby Bloom? I don't have anybody who can play first. Quinlan. Oh my God, please. Oh God. Rincon has not seen a pinch hit appearance. Josh, make yourself a hero. Please. I'm not even going to tell you to sack fly. Go for it. Win this. I believe in you. No. I don't believe in you. Bryant, oh my God, we suck. Well, Jason, let's see what you can do. Keyboom grounds out. Lopez strikes out. Gonzalez grounds out, and this is it. We were 3 outs away from the NLCS and blew it in Game 4. And now, unless we get 3 runs here in the bottom of the 9th, we're out. Lau against Clark. Singles. Pugh. Singles. My heart is beating through my chest. Shipman pops out. Edwards into a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. And Archie May, our MVP, who was robbed. Archie flies out. And the Reds choke in the playoffs. We were 1 fucking out away. And in this offseason, heads are going to fucking roll. Bruce, you're gone. I don't care how you did in the regular season. I might even get rid of Will Vincent. I might get rid of Bobby Bloom. I might get rid of Joe Quinlan. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun. I cannot fucking believe we just choked in the playoffs again. And the Phillies end up winning the whole damn thing, beating the Angels in the World Series. They fucking beat Arizona in 5. Oh my God. Bellinger and Leody Taveras. Donnie Godwin, World Series MVP. I am so fucking frustrated with this team. So frustrated with this team. Carmen Avila finally calls it a career. I don't even know. I don't even know. Quick manage doesn't work. The quick sim doesn't work. We just cannot win in the playoffs. Francisco Lindor is a Hall of Famer. I don't know what's going to happen with this team. I do know that someone like Joe Bailey, despite having a good season and he was good in the playoffs, he's 30. We might want to let him go. And Francisco Jimenez, I mean, he's 28. He's never going to be a starter. Good bench player, but I don't really want to pay $5 million for a bench player, so he's gone too. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we begin the path towards probably blowing it in the playoffs again.